Today on Hopped Up, we're going to be reviewing Colorado Native Amber by AC Golden Brewing Company out of Golden, Colorado. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Hopped Up, where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are reviewing and drinking. I am Ben, there's Jay, and of course I have Andy in the attic with me as well. Be sure to like and subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. And you can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, with all those links in the description. With all of that out of the way, what are we going to be drinking today?
We got Colorado Native Amber by AC Golden Brewing Company out of Golden, Colorado. It is an amber ale. It is brewed by AC Golden Brewing Company, which is a small batch brewery inside the Coors Brewing Company that everybody pretty much, if you're looking at this and drinking beer, you know what Coors Brewing Company is. It is by the son of Pete Coors, who is the next heir in line of Adolf Coors, who started it back in the 1800s out there in Colorado, a German immigrant. So the Colorado Native series by AC Golden Brewing is made exclusively with Colorado hops, grains, water, and yeast, and you can only purchase it in Colorado.
So it comes in at what, 5.5, I think I saw, and 38 IBUs.
That's what I got too.
Ready to roll?
Yeah,
let's get it.
All right.
I'm thirsty.
And I did purchase this in Colorado. And I thought it was interesting on the website. They did mention, you'll love it. You'll drink it, you'll love it. You might even smuggle it. So I guess technically, I followed that rule.
Well, I guess I got to say it, because if it's exclusive to a state and you're gonna, oh yeah, it's so good, you'll take it out of state.
Yeah, interesting aroma.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, true to its name. It is an amber.
Yep.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
It even smells like Colorado, eh? Yeah, I'm not picking up much off of that. So just, on their website, their labels were various views that you can get of Colorado. This one is vanilla, it looks like, calling out to the night sky.
Yeah, I think it's the interesting part to me is, you look at this and there's nothing that says AC Golden Brewing Company on it, unless maybe you look at the very fine print, which
right
it does
on the
there.
side. Yeah.
But I mean, nothing on the actual.
Yeah, it doesn't let you know you're doing a Coors product.
Exactly, and maybe that's by design.
Trying to trick
No, really? No, seriously, because I guess if you're into craft brew, you've kind of. You try not to be kind of like beer snobby, but when you think of large macro brew that kind of gave the United States a bad name for so many years, it's like you get away from those macro lagers, which I read they were brewed for the masses, so they didn't have a very harsh, distinct flavor or taste in one end. They were pretty middle of the road for more people to consume. So,
yeah.
But they were so dominant. It kind of pushed out the market for true craft beer.
Well, and you see on the flip side, I mean, this is a unique case where AC Coors is making essentially a craft beer, but a lot of the macro breweries are purchasing the regionals, the micros, the nano breweries, and adding them as subsidiaries and still keeping those lines and growing them forward because they recognize the potential. And there's large, I would imagine, profit margins behind those when you add the resources of a macro behind a craft brew. So
you see, there was a market for these, these beers of flavor and different styles. They're not trying to buy them to crush them. They're like, hey, okay, let's give the people what they want.
We always look at some of the little things, and I don't know if you guys see it in yours. There is gives a peak name, I think, of the elevation in Colorado. So I have Sunlight Peak, 14,059 feet, which is a neat addition.
Mount Bedford. Belfort, sorry, 14,203. That's pretty cool.
Jay's the winner. I got Mount Columbia at 14,077 feet.
All 14ers, though, right?
Yeah. Jay has the highest peak.
Yeah.
And then
Don't
the
you
labels,
forget that.
Yeah. The Sea of Colorado, the state. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like the idea behind the series by AC Golden. Glad they branched out and did something like this. Consider spreading it outside of Colorado. Don't be so exclusive. Because so far it's pretty good amber so far.
Yeah, I think that's just an interesting, obviously interesting way for them to do it and name that series Colorado Native and have all things native to Colorado. Obviously, it makes sense why they named it that way. But definitely something that's, it's different than we're normally going to be able to get, where we're located. So glad we picked this one up and smuggled it back to our area.
It's technically bootlegging, eh?
Yeah.
You don't want to incriminate yourself.
All right. What do we want to give this one? Who wants to go first? I'm assuming neither one of you have had it.
No.
I bought this as a 6-pack while on a trip, so I did try it before bringing it back to you guys. So that will allow me to go last.
I'll knock it out here. Good. I think it's just a very well-rounded amber. When I think of an amber, I think of something like this. Great color. It's got that malt flavor, but it's not too sweet. And I like it. It's Mr. Amber. It's coming in at a 7.5 for me. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with a lot of your assessment there, Andy. The color is beautiful on it. It's a very subtle aroma, not anything that's bold or overpowering. I didn't really pick up on it even having the 38 IBUs, honestly. So I'll rate it a 7 flat. It's something I drink again, but I'm not going to go necessarily out of my way to search for it.
You're not giving up that precious cargo space to bring it back.
I mean, I would bring this back to try it, but if it was something that we hadn't had before, or all of us hadn't had, so we'll have some more additions coming soon.
All right. Well, agree with what you guys said. It is what it says it is. It's an amber, and it hits, I think, pretty perfectly on those notes, and not too overpowering with the malts, like Andy said. I mean, it's just what you expect from a solid amber, and just right there in the middle of what you're looking for when you pick up an amber. So I'm going to agree, Andy, with you. 7.5. I think it's a good beer, a good solid amber that you can have multiples of if you like ambers. One that I would definitely go and grab again if I ever make it to Colorado and can smuggle it out and find it again. So definitely something I would like to have again. All right, that gives us a 7.3 for the Colorado Native Amber out of AC Golden Brewing Company out of Golden, Colorado. Definitely a solid amber, one that I think we've all enjoyed and definitely would like to have again at some point in the future. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell so you get our videos when they come out. We're currently releasing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you haven't picked up on that, so be on the lookout for those new videos coming out every week. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.